great day today. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. I woke up, it's a little bit chilly outside. It's actually really chilly outside. It's like 40 degrees. Greg went off to work, he had shorts on. He's like, oh my goodness, gonna need some heat in my car. And then I just took Jaden to work and came back. She had to go early today, and then I got up and I'm like, okay, today's been a little bit more of a slower day for me. I was a little bit more tired yesterday. I had a long sleep. I got a bath last night, which I usually don't soak in the tub. You need to hear that. And then I went to bed by 8:30. I was out. My husband came home and he's like, you were sleeping hard. And I said, I did. I slept all the way until about 5 o'clock this morning. So good night sleep. Sometimes when you need the extra rest, you take it. So today's gonna be a little bit more of a chill day for me. I was like thinking about, I'm like, what am I gonna film? What should I share? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna film what I do. And today is going to be as much as I can, self-care day. How's that sound? And I'm not talking like, I know moms can't take the day off and just disappear. Trust me, I know that. There's been many times where it has been just me and the kids, lots of little babies, and zero time to do anything. I remember looking at my friends going, like I would go and they would do their nails and I'm like, how come your nails look so good? And I'm like, wow, you have time to manicure them? You paint them? What is that? So as time permit, I remember doing ponytail every single day of my hair. Every day, people, every single day. And then just going to church and looking at people that had their hair down, and I'm like, do you think I'll ever get to do my hair down? Yes, I have my hair down today. And my nails and my toes, they're kind of painted. I'm actually gonna go get them done today. But time like that, it's like, do you need to look at, and I see a lot of videos of self-care and they sit and they do like a spa day at home, and I'm like, how awesome is that? I'm like, where's their husband? Where are their kids at? There's no way they're doing that at their house. And so I realize some ladies get that time, and that's fine. That's wonderful. I love when they can sit and, you know, get their little tray of snacks and go in their room and have a nice soaked tub, take time to do their nails, have them, you know, all that fun stuff, and just chill and watch movies. And that is not a reality for me. I know maybe it will be one day. I mean, I guess it could be, but I feel like the kids would be knocking at my door and be like, I want some of that snack, or I want this, or I need this, because, you know, that happens. And so you guys know that I have Lauren 2 days a week for myself, and that I do to give myself time to get running done and extra stuff that I do for working so that I don't have to neglect them as much. And so this week I'm actually doing really good, and I'm kind of caught up, which is nice. I don't have a whole lot to do. So I'm like, okay, so today's gonna be a take care of myself day in a sense, as much as you can. So when you watch it, don't go, oh, I can't do that. I'm going to give you some things that you can do that may give you a little bit of self-care, that, you know, you don't have to go to the extreme of what we're doing today. I mean, we're not going to go get massage and stuff, but Brooklyn and I are going to go do our nails today. And so that's something we can do now. This is going to be the first time in my entire existence of life. I'm 40. How old am I? 44. I always forget how old I am. I'm 44 years old. Have never been able to do this. I don't even go get my hair done. I cut it myself. Just don't do this. I think I had one massage in my life. Well, 2 massages in my life. I just don't do this stuff. But there is a time and a season in your life where things change and you might be able to do it. And so I just started doing my nails regularly, like painting them myself, not my fingernails, but my toenails. And I'm like, okay, I feel good painting my toenails and having my toenails painted. Well, then we just went and did our nails for Lauren's wedding, and I was like, wow. And I know you guys have talked on here about how great Cindy, my friend Cindy on here, she tells me, she's like, you need to do gel nails and get them done. I'm like, oh, that's too much work. Well, I had gel nails done for Lauren's wedding, and I was so happy with how they looked and how they stayed on, because I'm working a lot, I'm doing water, I'm taking care of kids, I'm a busy hand mama in water constantly, and I didn't know how they would not do, and then I realized how well it stayed on, and I'm like, okay. So after looking over things, I'm like, you know what, that's something that I can do. Like, I like to spend time with my kids as much as I can. I'm busy. As they get older, teenage years, it's important to spend time doing something. If you can do nothing, you can't afford to do something, don't watch this and go, oh, I can't do that. No. Like my older ones, back in the day, I couldn't do a whole lot. Taking them out doing things, we couldn't really go out and get extra food because there wasn't a lot in the budget. So we would just make time, like doing things they enjoyed, like maybe doing, like, you know, at nap time, I'd get my half-hour power nap in because I was so tired, and then I would get up and spend another half hour. Maybe we'd watch a show, or we would read a book, or we would do crafts together. We would do something so that I'm spending some time together. And so you just have to look at your situation and go, all right, I can't physically leave my house if you can't, but what can I do? Maybe I'll make a time with my daughter, and I'll do, or my son or whatever, and spend that time, half-hour a day while the kids are taking a nap. Something to invest and make it special, and be like, okay, wait for 1:30, we're gonna have our special tea time. I had friends that did tea with their kids. If you don't like tea, do snack time, but like special snacks. And so we would get out special treats that nobody else had. The little kids didn't get to have. It was just a time for myself and daughter to bond. And so that doesn't take a whole lot. It takes a whole lot because it takes out of your nap for the day. But if you can be inconvenienced for a little bit, it's well worth to pour into and let your kids talk. Let them talk to you. Listen. Don't go, you shouldn't be watching that, or you shouldn't be listening to that music. No, don't do that. You just listen. It's the best thing for a teenager to do, and preteen, is just talk and let them express themselves, because that's what they're doing. They're expressing, trying to figure things out just like we do and we did. So that's what we did before. And then, so now I have, like, I say my younger 6, because the 4 older ones are kind of on their own, doing their own thing. Ashton's married, Colin's moved away. He's moved back to our home state. Lauren is married. Evan is busy with work and school. So when he's here, I do spend time with him, talking to him and stuff like that. But he's an adult doing his thing. So we don't get much one-on-one, which is fine. But the next group, my next group, we like to do something. So Jade and I get to go out on Tuesdays and we do church, and we enjoy that. That's something she enjoys doing. Brooklyn does not like going to do that, and that's fine. But she does want to get her nails done. And so I was like, that can be something we can do together every month, every 3-4 weeks, however long it lasts. And then, just to get out and do things. And we'll spend time other ways, but that's just something special we can look forward to doing. So we are actually gonna go. We got our appointment today, and we're gonna go get our nails done and our toes done. And that's just gonna be a mom-daughter time. Something to do. If you can't, don't worry about it. You find what's good for you. We'll do that, probably do a lunch, just something so that she knows, hey, mom is thinking of me wanting to do something. Now, if I couldn't afford that, I would say, okay, let's get some nail polish and let's paint your nails. It doesn't have to cost anything to do, but I'm just sharing with you, find something that will make bonding time together. So we're gonna go spend the day doing that, not the morning doing that. And then we're going to come home. She's gonna come home here. And so my kids don't like to go to the park because we have church night. They're like, we don't want to get sweaty. And I'm like, you don't want to get sweaty? Okay. So I think that I'm gonna go bring her back here, and then I'm gonna go to our park and just have some quiet time. Put my earbuds in and do some laps walking and listen to just some sermon I've been listening to this morning, and just get some mom time in. And that's, for me, is walking by myself. Like, what is that? I don't usually do that. Even though I'm at the park, I'm usually watching my kids, but I don't really get to, like, not focus on them because I'm paying attention to where they're at, all those good things. And so doing that, I think, will be a good thing for me today. And then, like, on these days, make your life easier. Breakfast is freezer meals. Lunch, I think there's leftovers. Dinner, I'm gonna make a freezer meal. Flatbread tacos. And I have Lauren, so if it was just me, I would do the chicken satay, which I had planned for today, because I could make it all and let it sit and not worry about it. Self-care days, make them easy on you. But I do have Lauren, so tomorrow is actually going to be a cooking day for me, so I'm going to make that day easier for me. It's going to be freezer meal lunches. So I'm going to do the chicken satay. I think that's how you say it. So today I'm like, Lauren's here, she can make some flatbread tacos. So I'm going to put this in the pressure cooker. Dinner will be done. You want a self-care day? Make your life easier. If your self-care day requires a nap, take a nap. If I could sit and take a nap, I would, but I got a lot of sleep, so I don't feel like I need to. But going out and walking makes me feel better because I'm older, and things change on your body, and things just change and shift and hurt more, and just getting older. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But it's important to move, and that will make me feel good. So for me, that's good. If it's not good for you, then take a nap. Take a nap. Whatever is going to make you feel like, okay, I had a good day. Maybe sit and watch a movie. Find things that are little that you can do. And that might be when the kids make everybody take a nap. And that means even if they don't, say, okay, this is quiet time. For 2 hours, you're not to talk to mommy. It's quiet time. And you set a timer so they know, or set an alarm clock so they know they cannot come to you during that time. And go lock yourself in your room or wherever you can and just take a nap, or take some quiet time just to sit, take some time, read your Bible, sit down and have a snack, have a cup of tea, whatever is good for you. You find what you enjoy. I remember back in the day, people were like, you need to take time for yourself. And I'm like, I don't really have any other thing I love to do except sleep, because I don't get any. And so I just found that having some quiet time, because I didn't get quiet time, was good for me. And that meant just literally sitting outside and having quiet, sitting. I didn't have my phone because phones weren't big back then. They weren't big like they are now. And just having quiet time was so good. It invigorated me in that sunshine. You guys know how I love my sunshine. And that just made me feel like I did something for myself that day. It's simple. It was literally 15 minutes, maybe 20. If I got a half hour, woohoo. But I made myself do that to make myself feel like, okay, normal, and I can keep going for that day. Does that make sense? So that's what I want your self-care to be today. So today I want you guys to leave in the comment section below, what is something you do for your self-care? It could be simple, like today I'm gonna go do nails with Brooklyn. That's something we're gonna do mother-daughter time, and then I'm gonna take a walk by myself. That's good for me. What is what you like to do? Do you like to just make a special tea, special coffee drink? Maybe eat some donuts. I don't know, maybe eat chocolate. I don't know what your special thing is. It doesn't have to be healthy. It can just be enjoyable and what you enjoy doing. So leave that below. Let's give some tips to some mamas that, or women, doesn't have to be mamas, or maybe a man if he's watching, of something they can do to make their life feel like, okay, I want to say human again, but it's not human, but it's just that we get so wrapped up in the daily task and it's so repetitive, and you're home with kids, some of you are, or you're working nonstop and then you're coming home and you're doing all the chores. There's just not a lot of time for you. And I get that, and I don't get that a lot, and we don't do that a lot. I don't like every week take time for myself. No, it doesn't happen that way. But when I know I need it, I do it. Women, sometimes it helps to do it around your monthly times, because every single month about the same time, I know for myself that happens that way, where I feel like I'm a little bit more on edge, you know, because that's just normal. And so I make sure that those times I make it like, okay, don't put so much pressure on myself. I think there's apps, because you forget, like I forget. I don't keep track of when mine is, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's about that time. Oh, I screamed today. Okay, then I know it's my time. You can get apps. I know there's apps to do that. I'm sure you guys probably can recommend some. Maybe if you do, put them below, of one so that you can be reminded, oh, it's my time. Maybe get one for your husband too. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, husbands should have that, I think. But then you see that and you go, oh, got it. Okay, that's why. And then you go, okay. So then don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace during that time. If you don't have a freezer meal, get yourself a box of macaroni and cheese and frozen chicken nuggets for your kids. They'll be happy. You won't stress out, and you just relax. That's what you gotta do. Take those times. You need it. Take it. Don't feel bad if you gotta lay around for a little bit. Don't feel bad. It's that time for our bodies to kind of rest a little bit, because we do constantly do things. So during those times, it's good to just kind of, all right, take a little bit of a break. You still got to do something, because you can't just disappear in your room all day long and shut the door. I mean, it would be really nice to, but that's not reality, people. And if it is, then you need to kind of push through that and kind of get up a little bit, because we need to get pushed to stretch out of our zone, to do a little bit more instead of just easily shut everybody up, right? All right, so today's gonna be self-care day as much as you can. Myself, that was get up. I didn't do any filming until almost the time the kids are up. I'm not cleaning up. I'm having my worker do that, which is not a lot to do. I have got dinner for her, lunch I'm gonna check and see, but I'm sure there's stuff for her. Breakfast is taken care of, so that worry is done. I wrote down the things to do. They're gonna do school. I'm gonna focus on taking Brooklyn out and having a good morning with her, bringing her back, and then I'm going to get a walk in before I pick up Jaden, come back, have an afternoon, and then we have church tonight. So it'll be a full day, but a good, as much as I can. Take care of yourself, Mom Day. So you guys ready to get going with your day? All right, I'm gonna put my stuff in my pressure cooker and get it heated up. So let's go do self-care on as much as you can day. All right, Lauren has arrived and I have my self-care person with me, Brooklyn. Talking about self-care and about how you can go out and, you know, taking care of yourself. You don't have to go do nails, but I talked about you can do it at home, and I said this was actually the first year we've ever been able to do anything. So Brooklyn enjoys getting nails done, so we're gonna go do nails together. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done. All right, we made it. We're gonna go in.
Get the nails.
Nail polish list. You got
mine are all chippy,
but we're gonna come out and we're gonna have different nails. I think I'm gonna go the same exact color as I did last time.
I'm gonna do plum and then gold on my ring fingers.
Oh, look at her, she's all fancy. I'm like, I should do a new color, but I'm like, Brooklyn's like, you need to do a new color, and I'm like, I can't branch out, but we'll see. I'm gonna go look and see. So we're gonna go in and get pampered. Have a self-care day. Let's go. Me and Brooklyn's gonna be our fun day. I told her, I said, Jaden, you know, hates shopping. Brooklyn is the shopper.
Yep.
So when I go with Jaden, I always like, I don't say that, but I'm like, she says that, so I hate to suggest, can we just run in here and go look? So I get all my groceries picked up. But
she just said, no.
But Brooklyn loves shopping
everywhere.
So I told Brooklyn, I said, well, I don't have to just yet, but we're starting to do our shopping for Christmas. You know, last year I usually just have the kids pick it out and then we just buy like on Amazon. But we might be able to venture out and do the store a few times. Venture out of the house, you know, purchase at the stores, which we might do because I have Brooklyn, which will make it easier.
And it's I'll just be like, oh, they're like this.
So I think we're gonna do it. We'll have some surprises this year. Surprise! Brooklyn's like, I don't want
The
surprise.
kids are gonna watch videos and be like, what?
What are you saying? Oh yeah, I can't do. Oh yeah, Autumn watches my. Yeah,
She does.
So Autumn, we
She'll
can't.
probably watch it
I'll
'cause
have
I'll
to
get
block
my
out her
nails
stuff. So, all right, so we're gonna go and get our nails done. We're gonna come back out all fancied up.
All
Let's go.
pampered.
He's over there. I'm over here getting my toes. My toes cut. Fall asleep. You look relaxed. You look nice and comfy. Pose. You click it. Oh, there we go. Working. Breathing. Nice. Beautiful. Love the color. Nails by Kim. By Kim. Alright. She's gonna do my eyebrows. I got a little more work on top. I did Pasture here for the first time. So this is before.
Alright.
That looks so perfect now. Different. That's so perfect. Yay! All right, that was super great. Like, never had eyebrows done before. Never all new things, but
Toward the front.
look at the front. This is the place. This is where you want to go. Soleil Nails and Spa, and I had Kim. She's like, don't do my face, and I said, I won't do your face. And then Brooklyn had. Hold on one second.
Mimi.
You did have Mimi.
Mimi's didn't
Yeah,
she do your nails that?
I had me because I was like, wait a minute, because we requested just the people we had last time, no big deal. But she had she thought she had Tina. Tina, she likes Tina.
Yes.
But Mimi, she did mine last time. Like, she looks more like
She
the
did a
person
good
I
job.
did, but she did a good job. Yes, I had
Very good
Kim.
job.
So Kim, you're my person now. But yeah, oh my goodness, look at the eyebrows. Like, every day I take like a microblade eyebrow pencil. I'm getting older, people. We know older people. You know what you're talking about. So just to darken a little bit, because I feel like the eyebrow goes away, but that like totally
It
darkened
was
them.
like so quick and it's just like perfect.
And it like
now.
darkened them right up. I'm like, oh, I won't even have to do my eyebrow pencil anymore. So, and yeah, that right there's
weird.
awesome. So,
It's like,
all right.
oh.
Easy done. So I was like, oh, I don't know about waxing your whole body though with that whole rip. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like terrible or anything. So, all right, we're gonna go run. I'm gonna run to. We're gonna run to Goodwill for real quick. I'm gonna see if there's something. I threw away the baby gate because, you know, I'm good like that. It was kind of broken, but I need another one to put in front of the door to keep the animals from coming in the house when we want to leave the doors wide open. So we're gonna go ahead there real quick. All right, we did Goodwill. We found a salad spinner. I've been wanting to get one of those. $5 for an OXO. I got some DVDs here for $1.50 for the. Let's see. Hold on one second. I got some DVDs here for $1.50. Wishbone. Same River Twice is a great movie. Everyone's Hero. And then some Lassie. And then I got little Christmas trees. These are like a short one for $5. I figured I can put them outside to decorate my porch with. So I got 2 of those. And we got a 4-foot tree. We're gonna do some decorating for the kids' rooms this year. Brooklyn's said we should do a decorating contest. The girls against the boys. So the girls will have a tree, the boys will have a tree. That'll be fun. So that was a good little find today. All right, we got a cup of coffees and we're gonna try a sandwich. She got the tomato panini. I got
Swiss.
ham and Swiss. I got a chicken one and bacon. So we're gonna eat. We gotta go head home. Jane's gonna be ready to be picked up. All right, all new change once again. Just dropped Brooklyn off at home, so I'm actually, Jaden keeps texting, which is good. She was gonna be done at 1, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have any time to walk. And then she just texts again, it's closer to 2, and I'm like, perfect. So I'm actually at my park right now. Another thing you can do to take care of yourself, self-care yourself is some exercise. So I'm gonna go do some laps here. It's beautiful sunshine. You know I love my sunshine. I'm gonna get out and do some walking. Take my sunglasses off actually to get some sun on my face because I love that. Sun on my arms, and just enjoy for a few minutes. I brought my earbuds with me so I can listen away, and it's just gonna be good. So I'm gonna go take some time, and then I'll be back in a minute. All right, I got a nice walk in there, a little bit. My ears, I just took my earbuds out. That was nice. I know this video is about a lot of it. I don't like hone in and just do one specific video. You get a little bit of talking, but you get a little bit of a whole day. I feel like that would be better than just specific. I know some people like specific. So I've talked a lot about self-care, all that stuff today, but also threw in like what I did today because I got our nails done. Do you have to get your nails now? We went to Goodwill. Hey, like for me back in the day, going to Goodwill and finding a deal was like self-care. So I'd go there and just get like a few things that like I found on sale, and I was like, ooh, that made me feel like really good about myself. So even buying those few Christmas trees, because we talked about doing them, and I'm like, hey, that's gonna be a great little treat. So you just do what you can do. That is the key to everything in life. You find what makes you happy and do it. Some people like crafting, some people like doing things. I don't really care too much about all that, but if you do that. So I'm letting my barista in my car here. All right, so I am gonna go ahead now. It is getting closer to 2. Jaden is done. And I'm gonna go pick her up, stop and say hi to my husband because self-care, love my husband, that's a wonderful thing too. And then I'm gonna go head back home. Lauren made dinner for me, and so that's it, and call this video closed because we have church tonight. So church, another self-care, I love that. Ministering's pouring into somebody else besides yourself, make you feel a whole lot better. You feel down and about, like you're not doing a whole lot, go volunteer at your local church, or go volunteer at a local charity, something like in the homeless section, or in your pregnancy care groups, or whatever you can, like pregnancy care centers, what I meant, things like that. Go find something and go volunteer. I guarantee it'll make a change in your life. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go get Jaden, and then I'll see you in like a minute.
Well, I just opened the door and aired it out a little bit. Huh?
Video.
Oh, my bad.
What?
I don't want to lock myself out.
That would be it. Okay, another part is self-care. Self-taking care of yourself is stopping to see your husband once in a while. So all those little things.
Without after being told about it.
No, I didn't.
Just on her own.
See, he was gonna make me to walk, and then Jaden had to be picked up at like 1, and then she texted, and I was like, I'm not gonna get a chance to walk. So then he wanted to go to the big park. That's why. And I wasn't gonna be able to do that. And then she texted back, she's like, I'm not gonna be done till 2. So I assumed he already left. Did your run-in?
Sure.
And then I was like, okay, so whatever. If I showed them the text, they would see. So then I knew I'd stop after. But all his stuff in there he's making. You see that sign? That's a big old sign for another community or place business.
What is that for?
Farm one. Probably.
Yeah, there's a farm here in North Carolina, Columbus, North Carolina.
Okay, that's doing it.
Yeah, but it's really cool because I have another customer coming tomorrow morning,
yeah.
and they want to see the falls. So.
Nice. So he's gonna do that. There's a stool in there, and then that little silver. That's aluminum. That's a Porsche. So if you need anything kind of aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
Just
does that too. So very skilled, this man is here.
Well, thank you, honey.
You're so skilled, man.
Just not skilled enough to go walk with you.
I texted him and said I'm at the park. I go see the test. I'm at the park. Come see me. You're like, oh, I'm good. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll put my earbuds in and have some quiet. Self-care, people.
I'm glad
Once in a while.
I'm glad you got time by yourself.
I was good. Okay.
Need it.
I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
All right.
Love you.
Peace.
All right, another self-help day is self-help. Another, I don't know why I say self-help. Self-care day is pick up your daughter from work day. Yay. No, it was good. Jaden
Is exhausted.
Jade is exhausted. She did a lot of work today, which was really good. So it worked out perfect. I had to drop her off at like 8 o'clock this morning. So then it was like she texted me she was gonna be done at noon. So I'm like, okay, Brooke and I weren't quite done yet. Then I'm like, okay, I'll just go pick her up. I wanted to walk, and she wouldn't want to. Blah blah blah. She's tired.
Obviously.
And then she kept going later and later. I'm like, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then it was like 2 o'clock. I'm like, yes.
And then I was like, oh.
So it's even better for me. So we're gonna go take Jaden home so she can chill because she has church tonight, and
Yes.
so do I. So I'm gonna go home and go see what Lauren made for dinner, and then close this video for you all, and for y'all, not you all.
For all of y'all.
That's my southern roots. They're not really roots. That's my southern.
Southern.
My southern new something.
Your what?
I don't know.
You've lived here long enough to be able to say y'all
Not yet.
without having
I
to be
gotta-
like, my southern roots.
I gotta be here longer than we lived in Michigan, so that's not here yet.
But like,
I've lived in Michigan 20.
take forever.
How many years? We lived here 6 years.
30.
Oh wait, I'm 40. What am I thinking?
Yeah,
Sorry.
like, there's
Yeah.
literally it'll take you
I'll do like
maybe
90.
till you're dead.
I'll probably do like 80 or 90. Yeah. It's all good. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna go head home.
Okay.
This is dinner tonight, flatbread tacos. Lauren cooked all the biscuits for me. All right, look at you, Ruby. Loving it outside. It's so nice. Maxine, you come tell me how great it is? Oh, she's like, I'm going down here. She goes, hi, Ruby. Maxine's like, enjoying the sunshine. What a what a gorgeous day today. So there you are. Hello, Maxine. Hello. All right, so this mom is gonna go. I'm gonna go in just because it's Thursday and this is our day for church. So I wanna get finished so I don't have to worry about racing around before we go. So I thank you guys for always watching. Some days we do a whole lot, some days we don't. You guys have had a couple long ones, so this video is probably a little bit shorter today, but it was just I feel a little rejuvenated today, which is good. It's good to do that once in a while. Like I said, you don't have to go get your nails done. You don't have to go walk in the park by yourself. If you can just get outside and sit in your chair in the sunshine, do that. You do what you can do in your own life, whatever makes you feel good. Maybe it's making a card for somebody. Maybe it's, you know, reading a book or watching a video or whatever you enjoy to bring you back like a little revitalization into your life. So, all right, I'm gonna go. You have a fantastic rest of your day. You know what tomorrow is? Not breakfast foods. No, we just did breakfast. It's lunch foods, freezer lunch meals. So we're gonna make a whole lot of stuff for the month because I'm loving having freezer meals. So, all right, we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.